change your water to Kangen. All right, so my name is Adeyemi Fakomiti, so I'm your regular host. I'm so happy that we're going to have this section together, and I believe and I promise that you are going to enjoy the wonderful time. The time you are giving is not going to be a waste of time. All right, so we are representing Enagic. Enagic is a Japanese company for over 50 years. This wonderful company has been up and running, producing technology called Kangen machine. Kangen machine is a technology that will help your regular water, your borehole, your tap water in your home into a healthy state, spring water, healthy spring water. Now, spring water actually contain active hydrogens. That is the healing property that is present there. As a research done by a group of Japanese doctors in 50s, over 5 different locations, fetching the water, taking it to the lab. At the end of the results, the all 5 locations water tastes same, have same result of active hydrogen. And most people that have access to spring water do say the water heals the body. Now, why water will not heal the body? Because water is actually what our body makeup is more. Our body system is about 70% of water. So our body need water, but not just ordinary water, but water that is rich in antioxidant, water that is rich in anti-aging, which is alkaline, water that is microcloser, so that the hydration can be faster. So this is what they get in the spring water, and they now look how can they replicate, how can they get a technology that can help us to convert the regular water we have in our kitchen, in our home, to this kind of water, so that the world can be a better place. So the research continue, and they get another rock called titanium rock. Using titanium rock to make a plate, and when water passes through with electric shock on it, the water will separate into 2 parts, positive electron and negative. If you watch the second video before the last one, you see the procedures of how this Kangen machine was being made and how the water is being separated. The positive electron water, which is going to have the same property of the regular water we consume, while the negative one has the same active hydrogen like the spring water, even more than the spring water. So in 1974, they were concluded and get these results, and Kangen machine was produced, but then it was a bigger version of the machine. So it was produced and supplied directly to hospital. So for 20 years, they were using Kangen machine in hospital, and so that through that, people that are sick that come to hospital can quickly get their healing faster. And in 1994, after 20 years of test running the technology in hospital, they now produce domestic model unit, smaller size, so that the extension of it can be in a home, so that home can also have an experience of it, so that it stop more people flowing to hospital when they are sick. So Level Look SA501 domestic model was produced in 1994, which make it another 30 years in date. This year we make it 81 that the domestic model has been produced. So energy company has been running for over 51 years, which will be 51 years by June 22. Okay, because June 22 is our yearly celebration of Enagic International. So this is what we have for you tonight. Just watch by while we continue to run through the presentation, reason why your family need to enjoy or own Kangen machine. You are going to listen to that. That is number one. Then second part is the business aspect of you taking the decision to join the systems of introducing the same water to your friends, your neighbor, to your family. Then proceeds begin to come into your bank account, begin to smile to the bank. So let's go through the presentation and see how all these can play out. So, like I said, Enagic is a conglomerate company. Is a company that have run for 50 years, so they have different layers of business under the same Enagic corporation. So it's a system, it's a company that you partner with, that you are going to realize your dreams and also transformation of life. All right, we have, even within short time, we are in Nigeria, a lot of people have been transformed, which me, myself, talking to you, I'm one of them. So let's see how these can play out. So Enagic present true health to the world by 3 elements. Element number 1, physical health is important. Achieving great health with a revolution-proving product of Kangen machine. By you invest your money and own Kangen machine installed in your home, first, you no longer buy water. You no longer buy pet and seaway water. So you'll be producing your own water fresh from your home and enjoy. And you begin to see your health begin to improve. So that is the first that you are going to enjoy, but not you alone, but your entire family. Second, you are going to enjoy the the financial freedom through promoting this Kangen water to friends, to family. It's a proven system that have proved the test of time for good 50 years. A lot of people that promote these systems in US and Canada, in Australia, in Dubai, in India, in Malaysia, there are a lot of billionaires that have been produced through these systems that people introduce the Kangen machine to families, and lives are being transformed. So yours is not exception. All right. Thirdly, you're also going to enjoy peace of mind. What will actually help you to enjoy peace of mind is simple, because you are going to enjoy good health by changing your water to Kangen water. All right. You and your family are going to begin to enjoy good health, so that the money you are making, you won't be able to be using it to take care of your family when they are sick. But you will see that the health of your family will greatly improve. So the flow of you family going to hospital will definitely be reduced. So the money you make, you'll be able to enjoy it, so that you can be able to have peace of mind. So let's look at Kangen technology, which is what we are presenting as our product. Okay, is called Level Look SZ501. This particular model was produced in 1994. So it's about 30 years now that have been produced. And it produced 5 different types of water. Any of the unit, any of the model that you pick, produce 5 different types of water. You can call it 7. You are correct, because the one you drink can be changed from 8.5 to 9.0 to 9.5. So meaning you can actually get different steps of the drinking one in different pH just by clicking of the Kangen button. I believe you are listening and you are catching up with what I'm presenting. If you are really catching up, please kindly go to the chat box and type Kangen. Go to the chat box and type Kangen. I want to know if really you are really enjoying what I'm presenting and you are catching up and you are with me, you are following up with me. So the first water you are going to get from the machine is Kangen water, which is a drinkable one that is going to be okay with your buffer, both your children and adults. But children from age 1 and above can actually take Kangen water. 8 parent, fantastic. Kangen water is the best for 8 people. That is that. Then children, which babies, that is a newborn baby up to 9 months to 1 year, can only go for clean water. That is why you have clean water there, because babies are naturally born alkaline. So they don't need to drink alkaline water. So, but they can go with clean water. Now, one of the things that people that drink Kangen water will enjoy is that the Kangen machine will have helps you to get rid of bacteria from the water, will also help you to get rid of chlorine from the water. So, the reason why doctors are telling antenatal mother not to give water to babies is because of chlorine that they use on the water. Most plastic water and every water you see have passed through chlorine. So this chlorine is actually affecting even babies and adults. So, but any water from out of Kangen machine is already chlorine free. Why? Because the black spot you are seeing on this machine, we have what we call antibacterial filter there, anti-chlorine filter that will get rid of chlorine from the water. So neutral water is the best water you can give to your newborn baby. Now, the neutral water also is good for your medication. You don't use Kangen water to take medication because Kangen water is micro in nature, so it will draw the drugs more into your cell. So you don't use Kangen water to take your drugs, so that you don't change the formation of the prescription given to you by your medical doctor. So that is why we say don't use Kangen water to take your drug. Stay away from Kangen, then use neutral water to take your drugs. 30 minutes after that, then you can begin to gush in your Kangen water. No problem. Any side effect or residues from the drugs you take, kangen water, because it's microcluster, it can help you to flush out toxic from the drugs out of your body system. So neutral water is fantastic for you. Best water for cooking is neutral water and also 8.5. 8.5 and neutral water is the best for your cooking in your kitchen. The next water is beauty water, which is a 6.0 or 8. No, beauty water starts from 5.5 to 6. All right. So, which is fantastic for the skin. And beauty water is actually byproduct of kangen water. What do I mean by that? As you are fetching kangen water from the front hose, the byproduct that come out simultaneously with kangen water, which is not drinkable, okay, is the best for your bathing, is the best for your skin, and also is the best for your plant in your garden. The best water to use to wet your garden is beauty water, and also the best water for your skin. The last but not the least, strong kangen water, which is 11.5, is not a regular drink water because the pH is too high for our buffer. But for those that suffer from disease, it has been proven by the doctor that was talking earlier before we finished the video and started this presentation, that is Dr. Dave Carpenter and Mr. Robert G. Wright, the guy that's talking about body is a voltage. So, and also Iromeshinya, that is doctor that is one of the co-inventor of colonoscopy. All of them in US, in their research shows that 11.5 can help a sick person, a sick baby, someone that is in a sick bed that it wants to recover, can give them a little 11.5 will help, especially people that have cancer in their body system. Okay, cancerous cells can be obstructed, can be disturbed by kangen water and also by 11.5. So a little dose of 11, while the such person with gushing 9.5, then you see the healings begin to manifest. We have a lot of testimonies of kangen water that you'll be amazed that. So this can actually happen just by changing your water to kangen water. So 11.5 is also very good in using it to get rid of pesticide in food. Your rice, your beans, your apple, your fruit, all those food that you cook in the kitchen, a lot of chemicals, a lot of, preservative is there. So soak them in 11.5. You'll be amazed, less than 2-3 minutes, what comes out. Then you can now wash them with neutral and also cook them with neutral or 8.5. Then your family will enjoy the food without chemicals that will make their body to fall sick or to become acid reflux because of a lot of residues, a lot of chemicals from the food that we consume. Lastly, strong acid water, that is 2.5. 2.5 actually is a byproduct of 11.5. Simultaneously, 2.5 come out when you are fetching 11.5. So 2.5 is one of the reasons why they use kangen machine in hospital in Japan, because 2.5 is very good to destroy bacteria, germs in our environment. So it can be used as an hand sanitizer. In hospital in Japan, they use it to sterilize surgical equipment. The last video you watched, you saw a man that already due for amputation because of diabetes, but they were able to use kangen water to reverse the case. It was only the toes that was cut off because it's already due, okay? But the guy was able to walk, but not cutting from the ankle. We see a lot of people in Nigeria, they cut their leg off because of diabetes. So drinking kangen water can help to flush sugar out of the body systems. Then on heal wound, 2.5, fantastic, good for healings, for faster recovery of external wound, either breast cancer or any form of wound in the body. You can also use 2.5 to mop the environment, to clean your computer, to filter it, or to clean your environment generally. In fact, if you have a plant that is not coming out faster, green, better, you can actually spray. Maybe there's some, some pesticide or some ants that is eating up, that is not making the plant to come up. So you can spray 2.5. Then later you start spray the plant with, the soil with beauty water. you see the amazing of what you get. So it's not just you drinking water from Kangen water, but for the protection of the environment and also to help the health of your family. So I have a video I want us to sit back and watch to get more accurate about the live demonstration of Kangen water. So just stay tuned, sit back and watch. At the end, we'll now talk more about it. Happy viewing.
So you've always been told that you need to drink 8 glasses of water per day, but do you really know why? Our bodies are made up of over 75% water. Every cell, tissue, organ in your body needs water to survive, but not all water is created equal. Tap water is full of contaminants and added chemicals that are harmful to our bodies. While bottled water might seem like the better option, the production process is highly unregulated and contains harmful chemicals leached from the plastic containers. Also, this water is acidic and affects your body's pH and antioxidant balance. To top it all off, when it's not recycled, these bottles end up in our community's landfills, rivers, destroying our local ecosystem. So what can you do? What if you knew of one product that not only will give you clean, refreshing, yummy drinking water, it will help you replace harmful household chemicals and help you go green in your entire home? Want to learn more? Here's how. This is your new SC501, Enagic's flagship model that will filter your tap water through electrolysis to produce super hydrating alkaline antioxidant water. This portable system connects to your faucet and is capable of producing 7 different types of waters. First, the water travels through your double carbon antibacterial filter to remove contaminants and chlorine, leaving you with clean, incredibly delicious drinking water. Next, the water passes over 7 electrically charged platinum dipped titanium plates, producing Kangen and acidic waters. It's alkaline and full of antioxidants and able to fully hydrate and detoxify the body's cells and tissues. So how can a water be antioxidizing? Well, an antioxidant is a simple molecule capable of stopping the oxidation and deterioration of other molecules. Enagic's industry-leading Japanese technology uses electricity to separate the molecules in your water, leaving more antioxidizing molecules available to stop oxidation, inflammation, and the aging process in your body. This is an ORP meter, which literally measures a liquid's potential to reduce oxidation. The more positive the reading, the more oxidizing or inflammatory the liquid is. The more negative the reading, the more antioxidizing and anti-inflammatory a liquid is. We'll go to Propel. This is actually the same as vitamin water, Gatorade, Powerade, any sports drink. About 400s. Going up and down there. We got Sprite. We all kind of know that soda's bad for us. Diet sodas, by the way, and dark colored sodas are in the 500s. But Sprite is right around 436. And we got Kangen. And it's been sitting out a while, so that's pretty good for sitting out. That's negative 483. Right out of the tap, I get negative 800 sometimes. Everything we eat or drink is either alkalizing or acidifying on the body. Unfortunately, the majority of us consume foods and beverages that are sugar-laden, highly processed, leaving our bodies in a state of acidosis, which can lead to illness and accelerate the aging process. By restoring the body to an alkaline state, we can regain control of our health. Since our bodies are over 70% water, the best way to do this is by drinking water with a good amount of naturally occurring alkaline minerals. These are just pH drops like you would test your pool, or anything you're wanting to test the pH of a liquid. If you look at the pH chart, it's about a 4, and then typically pop and sports drinks are right in between a 3 and a 4 pH. When you got your Kangen, this is actually the 9.5 water, but the machine can make 8.5, 9, or 9.5 so that you don't detox too quickly. A fun little trick I want to show you guys is I pulled the Kangen water here. Let's say you've been drinking bottled water for a long time and you're like, okay, well, how long could it take for the water to kind of help my body? Well, I drink Kangen, drinking the Kangen water. But you guys, sports drinks and sodas are so acidic. It actually takes 32 glasses of Kangen water just to neutralize one soda. Check this out. Take the soda, take the Kangen. One sip. Your SD501 is able to provide water that can deeply penetrate your cells and aid in the removal of toxic acidic waste in your body, also absorbing nutrients and providing better hydration. Let's see this in action. This is my absolute favorite. So you see this Lipton green tea bag? We want this to represent your body. Now, this is not some major scientific experiment. It's just a cool idea so you can see the better hydration and detoxification. So we'll put the tea bag in there. I want you to pretend like you're drinking Dasani all day and you're trying to get yourself hydrated. This is really important for athletes. It's really important for dealing with brain fog. And of course, with the detoxification, it's really important for losing weight and for feeling better because toxins, we'll even get a little help there. Toxins sit in our cells, and if you can't get them out with your water. What did my skeptical husband say? He said, well, that's not fair, the tea bag was already wet, right? But isn't that cool? That's showing you the superior hydration, better detoxification of your cells. But just so you know that we weren't, cheating, and it wasn't because the tea bag was already wet, we'll go back to the Dasani. You know how when you feel really bloated or your stomach feels really full and slushy with bottled water or tap water, you're drinking a lot of water? It's because it's sitting in your stomach and not actually absorbing into the intestines. To give you a little dose of science, the Kangen water, between the good alkaline minerals and the antioxidant, it can open your pyloric valve and go straight into the intestines. We actually have the top colon doctor in the world, Dr. Hiromi Shinya. He created the polyposcopy and helped create the colonoscopy. And this is why he recommends Kangen water as the main beverage to drink, because the Kangen water absorbs the tea better. That's showing you how you can absorb your nutrients better and how you can get waste and toxins out of your cells better. It's a pretty cool representation. That's not all that this device can do. Your SD501 has other machine settings that make special waters that can help you go green and chemical-free in your home. The clean water setting has a neutral pH of 7 that's great for cooking and baby formula. The beauty water setting makes a water that is a pH of 6. It acts as a toner, balancing the pH of your skin to make a soft, beautiful appearance. The strong acidic water has a pH of 2.5. It acts as a disinfectant and can be used to replace all of your harmful household cleaners. It's also safe to use topically to replace hand sanitizer, mouthwash, and even teeth whitener. Okay, finally, let's take a look at the strong 11.5 alkaline water. It works as an emulsifier, it removes pesticides from your produce, it makes it taste healthier, and makes your produce last longer. These are not organic, right? And pesticides are oil-based because when it rains, they have to have the oil so the pesticides don't fall off. Well, the 11.5 is our strong alkaline Kangen water that's highly antioxidant, and it actually can remove all oils, which is why you can replace your laundry detergent with it and replace any kind of like degreaser for your stove or any kind of like cleaner like that. But here is my favorite part. So we're gonna wash these tomatoes with bottled water, or just say filtered water, right? Then we're going to wash these tomatoes with the 11.5 water. Oops, gonna make a mess. Okay. We actually have this proven on PubMed to remove between 80 to 95% of all pesticides from your produce. My favorite part is that not only does the produce taste better, because it's not have that filmy, gross, slimy pesticide taste, and the produce lasts about a week longer. So by the way, when you wash your produce, so any fruits and vegetables at home with tap water, the chlorine is actually being absorbed into your fruits and vegetables. Same with your shower. That's why we have a shower unit. Even bottled water or filtered water at home, the chemicals are being put into the produce, but the worst part is it's not pulling out the pesticides and really cleaning the produce like you would like it to. Where the 11.5 can actually penetrate all oil and emulsify it and break it down and pull out all those pesticides. So now that you've seen what this SD501 machine can do for your health, it's easy to see why Enagic says, change your water, change your life. We'd like to help bring the cleanest, healthiest water to you and your family and friends and make a global impact on health, starting with your community. One more note on bottled water. It may seem like the convenient choice, but with all the harmful chemicals in the plastic and the acidity of the water, it's basically a poison to your body. And some bottled water companies take the clean water from indigenous people and they have no clean drinking water, just so we can have a more convenient bottle. When we say a global impact, we really mean it. When you're drinking Kangen water instead of bottled water, it's better for the community, the ecosystem, and you and your family.
I believe we really enjoyed that presentation. Please, if you really enjoyed that presentation, please go to the chat box and type water. I want to know if we're actually following up. And you really enjoy every point that the lady is bringing out from drinking Kangen water and from every steps of the water to the dam. And while I will be talking about the reason why Kangen water, has no competition, or let me pick a point from the video, because I like putting that point so that it's something that even you yourself, you will have known it, what I want to talk about. For example, if you look at the lifestyle spent in the rural area, where people go to the streams to get water and put to the mud pot and drink, you see that it is a natural lifestyle they are living there, okay? And you see that most of them don't have issue with their organs. They don't complain of organ this, organ that. But you see the lifestyle that we live in a modern world, in the modern cities and all that. One of the things that is so common in hospital right now is people are having a lot of organs failure, organs issue this, organ issue that, cancer here, cancer there. If you know how many cases of people that are contacting me that they want solution, like one of them that is having 6 this evening called me to share a testimony that is getting from the Kangen water. You see, if you flash back for about 30, 40 years, when we drink water from the tap, okay? You know that tap, we just turn the ear and water comes from the bucket and drink. That's why the fact that those water even come from, what do you call it? The water board supply and all that. You see, we have lesser organs issue. But since the section where they started package water into plastics, okay, this bisphenol that is present in these plastics is now, a lot of texts are showing that this plastic is reflecting in our blood and is killing us, and is making cancer to spring up in so many lives. This is what Japan have discovered for 50 years now, and you see that in their general public in Japan, you can't see people, you can't see a water in a plastic like the way you see in the common world and the common country that you can get to. And this is what we are promoting. Own your own Kangen machine in your home so that you and your family can drink fresh water. Mind you, water is not meant to be stored. Water is meant to collect fresh and drink fresh, because the most important thing in our life, in our daily basis, that we're supposed to be using in our lifestyle, that can help our body, that can help us to keep disease in a distance, is water, because our body system is made up of 70% of water. So if you are putting the wrong water into your body system, your body does not recognize it as water. So this is the thing that we are promoting. So it is not just about the money. I tell people, if you can actually save money to buy a car. I was in ShopRite this evening. Well, after I left the church, I attended Star. Okay, so as I was coming, so I enter in ShopRite to have my food. I only eat once in a day. So I now went into a Apple store. I saw the latest iPhone 16, the one that has 1 terabyte, was giving 3.9 million. I laughed. Now, 3.9 million, this is a phone that you buy that can be stolen. This is a phone that you can buy in 1 week that can get spoiled. And somebody will now tell me that Kangen machine is expensive. No, it is not expensive. It might not be to the reach of a general publics or that, but do you know that even at that average earner who puts a health into a priority, it can actually save to also own a Kangen machine. In fact, as a matter of fact, if somebody like me who own a Kangen machine, then everybody can also have it. Because as of 2022, when I started, even 10,000 naira, I don't have a savings to own a Kangen machine. So let's look at six reasons why you also need to have Kangen machine in your home. The reason why this Kangen machine has no competition. Number one is a medical grade water machine that have ISO 13485. That is a medical standard. That is, you can only get this certification in equipment that is in hospital. So, but Kangen machine can be used both in hospital and also in home because it's a water machine. All right. So it is a doctor's in your home. Let me just say that. Number two, Kangen machine is ionized machine among other ionized that can produce the higher pH of 11.5 and the lower pH of 2.5, which wide range of water, drinking, cooking, skincare, healthcare, pesticide removal, and disinfectant. These are things that you need to help your environment. As a matter of fact, now we are talking about cholera and all that. You see, Kangen machine can also be of help in that environment. Okay, number three, 5 years warranty from the date of purchase. No electronics you can buy that will give you 5 years. That phone, I asked for the warranty. They told me 2 years. I just look at it and laugh. 2 years for a phone of 4 million naira. Okay. And you see a lot of people coming in to pick up that phone. All right. But Kangen machine, you see the price as we go further. Number 4, 30 years minimum lifespan use of the machine. If you buy a car of 150 or 200 million, my brother, my sister, in 5 years, that car is no longer a brand new car. In 30 years, that car is already a toy vehicle. But Kangen machine in 30 years, you are just start to use it. And in fact, no matter, or let me say this, that lifestyle that you are trying to create, okay, that your money you have that you want to enjoy, Kangen machine is one of the things that will help you to live and enjoy the fruit of your labor. So it is a must for every homes. All you need to do is put it into a budget, and here you are, you get it. Patented e-cleanser. This is a services system that the machine has. The machine has what we call auto services that does it on daily basis while you are fetching the water. Second, you also do what we call e-cleaning. We give you a video that you can watch, and everything you needed to do is already come with the machine. Thirdly, if the machine is finally blocked, then you can send it to the office for what we call deep cleaning, or you can call me. I'll come to your house and do e-cleaning for you. I have the machine, can also do e-cleaning system, but you pay. Then I also do it to check the water and also do the services of your pre-filter and also the machine. Number 6, which is the last, been endorsed by 6,500 doctors in Japan. This is a bodies of doctors in Japan who write a report on the 5 different water coming out from this machine, and all the report point at this machine. It is a medical device. If you really want to own a Kangen machine with this basic information that I have shared of this machine, go to the chat box. I want to appreciate those that typed earlier. Okay, I can appreciate Solomon Osai, Daddy Adegbeson, and Anthony. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being there. Now, you see these 6 fictions that is on this machine, and you find it so value. I want you to go to the chat box and type value. Type value. It shows that you're actually following up with what I'm presenting. So I also want to go into the business aspect, which I believe that you are also going to enjoy the business aspect. The reason why you should introduce this fantastic technology to your friends, to your lover, to your loved one, okay, because you want them alive. So sit back as I move to the second part. Now, you might have some questions, but I will say that you need to keep your questions to the end of this presentation. Then I'm going to take your questions. If you also have a testimony, I will give you audience so that you can share your testimony, or you have things that I've said that you don't understand and you need more clarification, I also made the floor open for you to do that. So before I go to the second part, I want to appreciate people that is also giving me support. Okay, the same, okay, Obsino, I don't know who is Obsino. Thank you for that. Solomon, thank you for that. Betty, thank you for that. That's mommy from Ijebu. Okay, thank you for your support. I believe you are catching up with the information. Now, the second part, but before we go into the business aspect, let's check the price of the machine. Best gift ever that you can give to your family. Level Look LZ501 is the best gift that you can actually give to your family. Flashing model of 7 titanium platinum plates. So the price, today price, which is the current price that we have, is 4 million on LZ501 that speaks single language, and it has 7 plates, okay, titanium platinum plate, 7 plates, and it's 4,837,500. The difference between this and that iPhone 16 is that this is just, you only had 837,500. So that 4 million you're using to buy iPhone. We have a lot of people, even child, you have a lot of students having that same phone on their hand. And in the next 5 years, that phone is already, even 2 years, that phone is outdated. The Apple will produce another phone, okay, another brand that is better than that. But here you have your Kangen machine that comes with 5 years warranty. 30 years is the minimum lifespan use. We also have another one that looks exactly as this, but we call it SD Junior. We call it JR4. You can pick it up with 4,085,000 naira. Okay, but that doesn't speak, but it writes. Okay, it will write, but it has a 4 plate. At the same time, it produces quality of water. All right, produce same quality of water. So you can actually pick any of these, then you have the best. So another one is, we have platinum covered. We call it SZPLT, platinum covered, SZ501 platinum. All right. So this particular one, it has a cover of silver, and it speaks 5 languages. Okay. And it also writes, then 5-year warranty, but the value today is 5,160,000 naira. You can also have this to your family. Okay. The next one is K8, which is the biggest of what we have in Nigeria. We still have the one that is bigger than this, but that one is not yet. We don't have it yet. We are expecting our container from Japan. Then we are going to have we call it a Super XZ501. That one, personally, the price of that one should be around 12 million naira. Okay, it's bigger than this one. Okay, but it's just a little bit bigger, but that one has 12 plates. All right. So this particular one is called K8. Is a super model, and this particular one has some feature that the other one don't have. Is a screen touch. That's number one. It has 8 plates, and it speaks 8 language. All right. If you speak German, it has it. Chinese is there. Japanese is there. So many languages there. You can talk about French and so on and so forth. Is there. Another thing about this particular model is that it's actually designed for the elite, and at the same time, you can take it to any countries, whether they're using 110 or 220. It has the ability to regulate the lighting. Okay, so that is K8. The value as of today is 6,235,000 naira. Also, 5 years warranty, and minimum lifespan use also 30 years. We also have another machine called an Anespa. An Anespa doesn't produce Kangen water, but it only produces water for bathing. It's connected into the kitchen. It doesn't use electric, just water go through it. It will neutralize chlorine from the water and gives you the pH of 6, which is the exact pH of our skin, beauty water. So this one value is 3,870,000 naira. I tell you, this is the best gift for your wife. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to write it there. I will edit it to put the best gift for your wife. It's the best gift you can give to your wife at the wedding anniversary. Okay. So any of it you can pick. How about that thing? Okay, this is the company account. You can actually screenshot the account details and make the payment. We'll need all your data so that we can process your machine and get it delivered to you. The next is contact me for your installation. Now, you can do a 4-month plan to own your SZ501. Any of it you can do 4-month plan. Okay, but month 1, 1 million, month 2, month 3, month 4. Then month 4, you finish the payment of 1,837,500. Then you send all your data, but you are paying directly to the company account, not to any leaders. Okay, we are not allowed to use our bank account, direct bank account, to collect money from any of our clients, any of your clients, or my client or your client. So you pay directly to the company account, then you can send the receipt of that payment to me. Okay, in fact, anybody that does that, some people have been doing it. So what I do is I create a group between me and the person or whoever that brought the person. So 3 of us will be in the group. While you make payment, you send the receipt there so that I can have access to the receipt. So once the receipt is complete, then you can now pick up your machine in the office. So this is what we have. So that is it. So you can actually pick it. We use that 4-month program in case people who cannot remove, one time 4.8 million naira from their account to own the machine, but they can do it plan like that. One month, then at 4th month, you can have your machine. All right. Now, this is a wonderful plan that can help you even to own the machine, like the way I use the plan to also own the machine, because when I start, I don't have money to buy the machine, but now I have so many machines. All right. So, but by joining, promoting, inviting people to join our Zoom Tuesday, 11 a.m., Friday, 11 a.m., Sunday, 8 p.m., people registered, or join us in a live demonstration on Tuesday and Friday, 2 p.m., then people can buy, or you take us to the client home to come and do the presentation of the water demonstrations using their water, texting their water and doing all that. You see clients begin to pay the money. Then you can start making profit from it. So let's see how the plan goes. This plan was created in 1994 when the domestic model was produced in order to reward people that use their mouth to promote the machine to their friends and loved ones. Energic as a business, proven device for the mass market. You know, it is a device that has no competition. So it's a proven device for the mass general market. Over 5 billion have generated since session of selling this machine. Over 2 million, 1.5 to 2 million of the machine is sitting in kitchens of families around the world. So join the lovers of Kange machine or Kange water. Do you know anyone that drink water? If you do, that person is a customer, that person is a prospect. So let's get them in so that we can be able to earn our royalty. So Energic as a business fictions, no monthly qualification, no stocking. You don't need to stock the product. You don't need to load it inventory. You don't need to use a lot of money to buy and keep under in your office and start selling. You don't need all that. All you need is own a Kangen machine and be using it in your home. You can also monetize the water. What I mean is you have Kangen machine in your kitchen, like in my house in Akobo. Okay, people come there to fetch. A lot of homes in Lagos, in Nigeria, spread all over Nigeria, not even an office, but their kitchen in their home, and people come there to fetch and they pay a token to have the water. All right. So you can also include your home while money will be coming in from dispensing the water, and you also sell the machine, you also make money. So everything about this business is about you make money. So no annual renewal, cumulative sales from the sales 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today you sell 10, next week you sell 20. It will be accumulating, and the more accumulation, the higher commissions you will earn. International borderless, meaning you can register anybody anywhere in the world. Okay, today somebody talked to me from Kenya, and I said it should join us on the Zoom. I don't know where the person is on the Zoom. If you are from Kenya, please kindly private chat me so that you can have my number so that we can get how you can get your machine in Kenya. Somebody also chatted me from Ghana today. Is coming next week to come and pick his machine in Lagos. I said, you are welcome. Okay, like 2 weeks ago, somebody came from Cameroon to pick a machine. So a lot of people are buying it. So we want to also open as many people so that, because the more people that have access to the water, the more we are helping people to solve their health challenges, and the more the world can be a better place. Patented compensation plan. The plan is not something that the company can change. because it is locked since 1994, over 30-something years now. This plan has made a lot of millionaires, a lot of billionaires around the world. So yours is not exception. On tap market, you agree with me? African is on tap market because not just Nigeria market, but the whole Africa. So this is a compensation plan that is patented. So this is certificate. So let's look at the plan. But we want to make a comparison before we now go through the energy direct selling, sales commission system. Now, in network marketing, we have binary, we have unilevel, we have force metrics, we have set steps, we have unilevel, we have Australia Pure, we have so many of plan, about 7 plans, but we don't have any business with that. Energy plan is different, designed singularly, and it's fashioned to make the sales of the machine, and people get paid. So now you can sell. This is you wants to become a owner of machine or a owner of account with Energy. Now you can begin to use your ID to sell the machine to any customer, any friends, anywhere in the world. Then you begin to have direct sales. When those are direct makes indirect sales, you have indirect sales. Both direct and indirect will calculate and give you total group sales. So the company pay 10 different bonuses, but for our time, we're going to talk of number 1 and 2, 8A and 8-point commissions and education allowance. So let's look how it goes. The first bonus, which is the entry point, which is called 8-point commission system. For example, LZ501, which is 4,837,500, it's sold. Immediately, the company will budget 2 million naira to pay the first bonus, which is 8 points. So they will use 8 to divide that 2 million. And you have in pieces of 250 in 8 slides, like a pizza slide. So let's look how you can earn your commission from that. So this is you. Once you own the machine, you make sales of the first machine. That is when you can qualify for bonus. But at purchasing point, you are not qualified. You're only qualified to own the machine and also to have an account or a partnership agreement with the company. So after that, then you now make a sales. That is when you are qualify for bonus payment. So 250, you are earning 250 from that 8 slide of the pizza 250. So you make the second sales, you earn 250. Once you get 3, number 3, the third one will make your cumulative of 3 machines. Then the third one is your 2A line, which you promote to 2A. Then you earn 250 times 2, which is 500,000. Once you have cumulative of 10, the system will promote you to 3A, meaning the 11 sales you make will promote you to 3A line. Then you earn 250 times 3, which is 750. Next one is, once you have cumulative of 20 machines, because the first 10 we added another new 10, which make up 20, then you can now open the next line, which is going to be 4A line. Then on that single machine, you are going to earn from that 8 slide, 250 times 4. All right, that is 1 million naira. The next, once your cumulative is 50, you are qualified to open another line that can promote you to 5A. Then you earn 1,250,000 on that single person machine. Lastly, once your cumulative hits 100 machine, you are now a leader of 6A distributors, which you make you to make a sales of single machine to another new client of yours. Then that single machine will promote to 6A and you will earn 1,500,000 naira. So this is how the plan goes. If you really enjoy what I'm presenting, please go to the chat box and type Energic. Energic is E-N-A-G-I-C. Energic, that is the name of the company. Go to the chat box and type Energic, meaning you are following up and you are getting all the explanation that I'm giving to you. Next, this is you, the main, how the whole thing play out is what we want to analyze, how the systems bring who is bringing who and where the person is. This is you. Once you buy the machine, you are distributors of Energic. Now, you can sell the machine. You can connect someone to come and buy the machine. That means you make a sales of the machine to your friend or your neighbor's thumb. Then you earn 250 from that single sales. You make another sales, you see earn another 250 from Alex, which is your number second. Immediately you do the third one, you are promoted to 2A, you earn 500,000 on that machine. Now, you can actually do this on a part-time basis. It's not necessarily you have to go on a full-time. On part-time basis, when you are at the office, you have your social media, you have your Facebook, you have Instagram. Like today now, I employ a boy to come and manage my social handle, all right, so that I'll be doing solo videos in order to get clients, customers online, because get more people online than physical approach. All right, so you can also do that. All right, so now this is it. You have 3 6. That is your 3 cumulative 6. Now look at this. Unless, Tom decided to sell to Grace. Tommy will earn 250, but you two who bring Tom will still earn 250 from Grace says. Now, Grace decided to bring Polly. Polly bring Arthur. Arthur bring Yemi. Yemi bring Ade. Ade bring Ojo. Up to 8 levels deep. You, the up line, you see earn 250,000 per machine. That is your indirect. From Alex and Tom, anytime they say up to 8 levels, you are taking 250, the same amount you take when they register, the same thing you're also taking when they sell. So if Tom said 10 machine and Alex said 10 machine, that means 10 machine will give you 2.5. The other second one will give you 2.5. That is 5 million for 26 of the machine that sold by Tom and Alex. That's the meaning of that. Now, anytime Rose, who is your 2A line, makes sales of the machine, you are still getting the same amount, which is times 2 of that point, which is 500K. So, but on that note, you decide to make sales another machine, but your cumulative is not up to 10, so you can't rank position. So why putting Kim under you? Better if I were you, I'll put Kim under Rose. So that I will say my 500K, but Rose will earn 250 from that Kim says. So I'll put Kim under Rose. So because you see earn your 500K, because Rose is your 2A line. Now, on this note, Kim decided to sell 3 machines. See what happened? You are seeing any 250 from, 500K from that 6 of what Kim does. If you calculate how many sales you have now, it's already 10. So now you are qualified to 3A line. So you need to bring another person. Sell to May with your ID, then you'll be promoted to 3A and earn 750,000. So if this May sell 10 machine, that means 7.5 million naira. All right? That is the meaning of that. So Annie is under Kim. He said 3 machine, you are seeing 500K. Bob is under Annie. You are seeing 500K per machine. But John is under Bob. He sold his first machine. You will earn, let's see what you're going to earn. Remember, John will earn 250K because that is 4 6. Bob will earn 500, 500, 500. But if you check how many remain out of 8, 7 is already shared with your team members, they will be happy to promote, to bring more persons so that they can earn another 500K. Are you getting it? But see what happened. You are going to earn 250 from that because it's remaining only 1. So John make another 6. You see earn 250. But immediately John made the third 6. Something will happen. What will happen is John is going to get 500K, which is 2 point. 2 point. 2 point. 2 points. So the 8 point is finished. So on that machine, you get 0. You are not earning from that. But before that, your cumulative is already 20 because that will not count your cumulative. But before that, you already have 26. So you can open another line, which will make you 4A, and you earn 1 million from that 6. So anytime Tony sells machine, you are earning 1 million per machine because that line will be producing 1 million naira per machine for you. Now, once you have 50 cumulative 6, then you are entitled to sell another machine so that you can promote to 5A and earn 1,250,000. Once you have 100 6 of the cumulative 6, then Sam can buy machine from your ID. Then you will become CCA and a leader, and you earn 1,500,000 from that single sales. I believe we really enjoy and we see a lot of money that is flowing from this. That is why we say this, join the campaign, join this business. You are not just going to make money, but you are going to become a multi-millionaires, a multi-billionaires in the system. All right? Because of this kind of money that is coming from the sales of the machine. Once you become a 6A distributors, you are now a leader. Remember, Dan, that you are not earning anything from. Anywhere Dan is in any of your line, any of your team members that is already out of your 8 point, you begin to earn the second bonus called education allowance. Education allowance on a single machine on SD501 is 154,000 naira. So that's what you'll be taking because now you are a 6A. Now, because you're also a 6A, you join career path. Career path means 6A distributor will earn $3,000 on that month that he enters 6A. The following month, the person fellow will be paid. I earned my own in March last year. I became 6A, the first 6A in Nigeria, February last year, and March, my check was handed over to me. All right. My $3,000 was handed over to me. Okay. Now, once you become 6A, work with two of your downline, either directly or indirect, but separate line, okay, to become 6A, so that you can earn what we call $3,000. $6,000. You become 6A2. Then two of them will earn 3,000. You will take 6,000. Once two of them become 6A2, then you become 6A2-2. You earn 12,000. Once two of them become -2, 6A2-2, then you become 6A2-3. That is a legacy rank. Then you will earn one-time bonus of $25,000 and $5,000 every month. Please share with me. I want to have my Kangen water. There's nothing to compare with the water. I'm telling you, if you're not having it, please, you need to connect with us so that we can show you a center so that you can start fishing, spending the time that you can now have your own machine. Now, by becoming 6A2-3, you are now a legacy. You earn one-time $25,000, and the following month, you start earning $5,000 every month. $25,000 is a lot of money with Nigerian of today. If you convert it to with 1,600 lowest conversion, okay, that is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. 20,000 is about 30 million. So the 5,000 is another 7 million. That's about 38 to 39 million naira. That's a lot of money, my brother, my sister. So it's worth the work. It's worth doing. All right. Once two of them become C2-3, then you promote to C2-4. You take 50,000 one time and 10,000 basic. Once two of them become C2-4, then you become C2-5. You earn 100,000 one time and 15,000 become your basic, which is the minimum that you'll be taking from the systems every month. Okay. Lastly, the best position that I've been, working towards to get to, and I believe that I will get there. That is why you see me doing what I'm doing every time. Now, 6A2-6, you earn 200,000 one time and 20,000 basics. Is the same thing continue like that, even to 6A2-7? That is how the plan is designed. So, and a lot of people that have achieved this, a lot of people have achieved this, okay? So, it's not something that is difficult. It is a vision that you conceive. Once you conceive it, take action. Every day, begin to work towards it. Then you see that things begin to work out for you. Only believed. It is belief is the currency that I use from starting this business. And today, I thank God for what God have done, and I thank God to where He's actually taking me to. Even the knowledge that I've acquired and the people that I meet, the people that I partner with, the people that are important in the society that I partner with, that we're doing business together, is another awesome thing that I cherish in this business. And even my knowledge that I've expanded. As a matter of fact, I don't know that water is as good or is something that has all this that we talked about. That is why I became so dazed when in that beginning time. But thank God that I'm already open. You know, one thing that you don't know, okay, you are ignorant of something. You might not know that thing you are ignorant of. You can be something so close to you, but at the same time, you are ignorant of that thing. You'll be surprised at what we are talking about on water today. And you have been drinking water since you were born. That's why you see, when you don't tell somebody about it, that Kangen machine is so amount, they look at you as if you are stupid. Because they be drinking water and nothing happened to them. But they think that nothing happened to them, but a lot is actually going up in our body system. You know, Nigerian style is until we get to the point that we no longer move, then we are rushed to hospital and say, you know, that something is happening to us. So somebody will look at me and say, nothing happened to me, I'm not sick. So why should I change my water? So you want to be sick before you can do something about what is happening. For example, now we have a new product called MGuard. It might interest you that the reason why you're having difficult to sleep is because you live in a very high radiation that is coming from TV, from fridge, from phone, from laptop. And MGuard, just by putting on MGuard, the whole radiation frequency would die down. This week, like I'm going to get my MGuard this week. So we're going to start demonstration or presentation of MGuard from this week by God's grace. I'm looking at to offset the money in the office so that I can have my MGuard and the detector or oscillation detector. You see, a lot of things is happening that we're ignorant of, and this thing is actually affecting our health. So what you are ignorant of, you are ignorant of it until you come to the knowledge that you now know that, oh my God, I've been living in ignorance for all these years. So it's another amazing discovery that we are discovering. So become a distributor is the first step. Become a distributor. Please, can you mute yourself? Zeno, mute yourself so that you don't distract us. Now, multiple earnings waiting for you once you become a distributor. You need product and compensation plan. Your health is also very important to us. By changing your water to Kange, you're already on that. Please, Zeno, mute yourself so that you don't stop distracting us. Then work at your own time. The best time to start is now. Now, what the successful distributors are doing, the first thing that they are doing is becoming a product of the product. Let me tell you, any product you are selling, the best way, the only way you can record success in that product you are selling is when you become the product of that product. Because number one, like anybody that knows me for over years, when they see me now, they begin to see a different person. One, my physical look change. I begin to look more younger. Why I'm growing in age, but yet I'm looking more younger. My energy is increasing every day. And all that because I changed my water, just a lifestyle changing, then a lot of things begin to happen. In my life, I don't have any health issues. If I overwork myself, I check my BP, you'll be surprised what the reading will give you. I check my video almost every other day, and I've never had time that my BP go up. Simply because I embark in a lifestyle of this Kangen water, and at the same time, I don't eat anyhow. I watch where I eat because food is another way of getting early to the grave. Because with the economic situation right now in Nigeria or in the world, you see what these people that is cooking vendors food, what they do to food. You'll be amazed if you discover the way some people cook the food. You'll be amazed that this is what you have been eating. So please, you need to watch what you eat. I like to talk about that as an addiction. And also, let Kangen water be your water that you have, that you are drinking. Share the Kangen water to your friends, your neighbors, your families. You never know, you might be saving somebody's life. Share on social media, post it. Like now, I'm employing a manager to be managing my post. So agreement is every week I'll be doing live recording, like 1 to 2 minute video, talking about it, then post on social media and put all my contact and also make payment for it so that the video can go around. So that when you are watching your TikTok, my video will come up. Or you are watching on Facebook, my video will come up talking about Kangen water. So people will start calling me and buying the machine and I'll make my money. So you need to use social media at this era we have now. Live demonstration is very important so that people can know more about this water, reason why they should change. Follow-up is a bedrock of network marketing. Duplication, you need to exercise. The only way you can exercise your leadership is by you duplicating yourself in other people. That is when you are a true leader. A leader duplicates himself in others. That's why Jesus can have a team of 12. And 12 multiplied to 120. 120 now is already spreading all over the world. And the same thing Muhammad. So every prophet you see that comes, they multiply themselves and they keep multiplying. That's the true leadership. Testimony. You need to drink the water to have your own testimony. So that your testimony is something that you share. I have a lot of testimony that I'm sharing. Will not leave here tonight. Event is important so that you can expand your contact, expand your lead so that you can get more persons that you present to. Training is very important for you to expand your scope of knowledge about the subject matter. All this is important. So I think we have it, really hot tonight. So the floor is open. Please kindly open. You can go to the chat box and put your questions or unmute yourself so that I can have your question. I'll be glad that you do so. Then we can have a wonderful evening. I believe that you really enjoy it. Please, if you enjoy my presentation and you really see a lot of value in what I present, please go to the chat box and type energetic, or let's change the code to Kange. Type Kange on the chat box. Then if you have any questions, you want more clarifications, or you have a particular disease, what is the water protocol therapy that needed to be recommended, please, if the floor is open for you to ask your questions, I'll be glad to welcome the questions so that we can, get clear with all our doubts so that our decisions can be right decision. Please don't go and be getting your information elsewhere. Get it from the right source so that you can get the best for your family. Thank you and God bless you. So over to you. Please take over the floor, unmute yourself, and let's have